February 20th, 2026. I have to download Microsoft Teams in order to meet with my representative. I didn't want to do that, but it's download. I might have to call them. It's changed. Now I gotta download Microsoft Teams in order to get into my meeting. This is crazy. But anyway, let me get my cell phone just in case I can call it. Okay, now I have Microsoft Teams downloaded. Oh my God. Mom, I'm having a meeting. I shouldn't hear you way back here. Okay. Gotta go through a lot, you know. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Green?
I was about to just message you. I had to go through a lot. I guess the app changed or something.
Right, it switched over to Teams.
Okay.
So yeah, I was sitting here waiting for you. I heard you talking, so I came in. How we doing today, sir?
We're making it. I'm just more curious. I was trying to do some research on independent living, but it's limited research on that.
The independent living is individualized based on unmet independent living needs, and we determine that. And we also need to get, depending on what those needs, what we identify, we need to get recommendations from your providers to determine if any equipment supplies are needed for that.
psychologist, psychiatrist?
Whatever the need is. So, like, if you're having difficulty getting into the bathtub, your physical therapist or your primary care would need to say if you needed like a shower stool or something to help you get in the bathtub.
Okay, well I understand that part, but now remember it was quite it was a difficult task to get any of those individuals that I go to the VA for to sign up anything to do anything. So that may not be as easy as we talking about. Because in the past, I brought them forms for them to fill out that would support my application for this program or disability, and they said they couldn't do that. So I don't know how they going. I see that being a difficult challenge.
Well, we haven't even done an assessment to determine that anything is needed yet.
Right.
So we could determine that nothing is needed. When we spoke last time, you indicated that you may be moving.
Well, I was saying future forward because I haven't, I'm going through divorce. I don't know if that was just me thinking that, just thinking future forward. I don't have any plans as of right now.
Okay, so you don't have any current plans. You're not planning to move in the next year or 6 months.
Unless something dramatic that happens to where I can afford to, no. No.
Okay, so if we identify that you have difficulty getting into or out of the bathtub or something, we would need a medical doctor from the VA to substantiate that and then determine what they recommend to alleviate that need. Okay?
Yeah, but let me ask you this. So what if they don't do it? Because I got in writing a letter from my...
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what we need. If we don't have it, we can't do it.
Okay. So what does that mean for me though? What does that mean?
It means we need what we need. We need to meet the requirements in order to move forward.
Right. I get that. But all I am
That's that.
well, this is what I'm saying. The only thing that I am the bridge. That's it. This has nothing. I'm just the bridge. So you send me just talk hypothetically. You send me a form that's not for me to fill out. That's for therapists or doctors to fill out. I say, okay, I'm gonna take it to this therapist or doctor. I give it to this therapist or doctor. He or she says, I can't fill this out. So you're saying now it reverts back to me. That's impossible.
I didn't say that.
Oh, that's how I was taking it. I'm sorry.
We can't talk about hypotheticals.
Well, no, you just said if they don't fill it out, you said you can't do it. So that's why I was like, okay, that's how I am.
I'm saying we need it. I'm not saying we can't do anything. I'm telling you what we need in order to move forward. But we haven't even identified anything yet because we haven't done the assessment.
Okay, well, when is that going to be done?
We have the assessment scheduled for today. We had talked about that you might be moving, so now you said, but you're not moving anytime soon, correct?
Right. Well, here's the thing, too. I didn't tell you I was moving anytime soon. I just said I might be moving because the reason why we talk about moving is because you said, well, if we do anything at your current home right now, because I was talking about I live with my parents, I went through a divorce and I had to sell my house. And I said, well, I don't know how long I'm going to be here, which that's just wishful thinking right now. I said, I'm still in court. But you were saying if you did anything to the home I'm at now, that you might not be able to do anything if I move. So that's why I was just talking about it. But I don't know about moving at all. But that shouldn't stop any benefits that I'm due.
Okay, we're not here to argue or go back and forth. We're not here to talk about hypotheticals. So previously, it seemed as if you may be moving. When we talked in December, you had brought that to my attention, and that's why we addressed it. If you're not moving, then we will look at what your current situation is and if you have any unmet independent living needs situation.
Okay, that's fine. So one question I do have in reference to that is, what happens if I move, or is there a time frame of if you move? What happens? Then I have a better understanding.
We can't provide, so we haven't determined anything is needed, first of all.
Right.
Second of all, we can't provide anything twice.
That's interesting. Okay.
We can't provide, if we provided service, if we determined that services were needed in the independent living program, we got information from your doctors and we wrote a plan and provided those services. We can't provide those services again.
But this is not my permanent address. This is not my home.
Okay, so you're arguing with me and I'm trying to assist you.
No. I'm not arguing with you. I'm giving you my understanding of the information you give me, because I told you it's limited information. You said, yeah, it is. So you're giving me information and I'm telling you how I'm understanding it. So I'm giving you the feedback, how it applies to the information you're giving me. I'm not arguing with you. No, I'm not.
Okay, Mr. Green, there's an evaluation that we can do. If you're able to cooperate with my questions and complete the assessment today, we can move forward with the assessment. The assessment is just to determine if you have any unmet needs. The assessment does not determine what those specific needs are. We will need to get information. If there is anything determined that you have unmet needs, then we would need to get additional information from your doctors. I will assist to try to get that, but if we don't, if you're not cooperating or participating, then we won't be able to move forward. I'm not saying that you're not cooperating or participating, but I'm saying if you don't cooperate or participate, we would not be able to move forward.
Okay, I understand all that. Let me just clear that last statement that you just said.
All right.
I understand it. Wait, I gotta have this for understanding. I gotta tell you how I understand it.
Mr. Green,
The last statement, wait. But I have a question. I have a question.
But I need you to.
I just have one question. Just one
Mr.
question.
Green, we're not. No, your behavior is interruptive, and this is not conducive to this evaluation. We can reschedule the evaluation. I'm not able to move forward today. You have not cooperated with me. I'm not supposed to be arguing with you back and forth. So I will reschedule you for next month. If you want to participate, you need to cooperate with me. I've explained it. If you don't feel that I've explained it, then you can submit a complaint against me. But I cannot move forward if you're just going to go back and forth all day with me. I'm going to reschedule you for next month. Have a blessed day.
I'm glad I recorded that, because I didn't see me arguing with him. I was trying to clarify the information that he was giving me, because he agreed there's no information. It's limited.